Hey guys, welcome to Cool Cat Crafts. So today we are going to make a very basic friendship bracelet. I like to call it the double chain knot, but I bet you can come up with a more creative name than that. I also like to call it the zipper because it sort of looks like a zipper, if you know what I mean. So let's get started, and do not forget, if you like this video already and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe down below. Let's start with the materials needed. You need 2 balls of yarn or 2 strands of friendship bracelet thread, or 2 things, whatever you like to call it. I just call them things because there's no specific word for them. And also scotch tape. You really don't need scotch specifically, like any kind of tape, because the main purpose of the tape is just to tape the bracelet down. A clipboard can also be used for this purpose, or anything that can keep the bracelet in place for you. Also, you will usually need scissors, but I already cut my strands, so I do not need scissors right now, but you probably will if you are watching this video. So a good amount to cut is probably about halfway up your leg, so from your heel to your knee is probably a good length, or 3/4 up your arm, whichever feels better for you to understand. So let's get started. The strands I'm going to use for the video. So as you can see, I'm using pink and red. So I recommend using these colors if this is your first time ever making a bracelet, but you do not have to use these colors whatsoever. So yeah, that's just a tip of mine. So the first step is we're going to make a starter knot. To make the starter knot, you make however many strands you have surround your finger, like a ring. So like this. And then you pass the rest of it through. And then you tighten it. Try to push it up as you tighten the knot. It's way easier, trust me. Well, the strands will be shorter however much you push up while you make the knot. I seem to make my strands a little shorter than usual, so I may or may not push up. Just make sure that there's enough room to tie to whatever you want to tie. So here's my knot, and now I'm just going to tape it down. So the start of the bracelet is you're going to make a knot that I like to call the 4 knot. So you're going to make either strand into the shape of the 4. So like this. I'm going to start with the left strand. You can start with whatever strand you want, but yeah. And then you're going to pull this strand through. And that is a knot that is used for most friendship bracelets. And then you're going to take the other strand and do the same thing, but towards the other side. Also, a big tip, make sure that the strand stays on the original side. So if this pink strand was on the left side at the start, try to make it so it's the left side at the finish. And then you are going to keep on doing that until it is the desired length. And I'm going to do this 3 or 4 more times so you can get the point. Oh great, it fell out. But if this ever happens to you, just tape it back on again. Like that. Also, if weird stuff happens, just try to go with the flow. And if it requires reversing the sides, no big deal. It will just look a little twisted, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Now I'm going to stop filming and just make the bracelet, and I will start filming again once it is finished for the finishing steps. So I finished the bracelet. So this is my final product. So you can see that's a little twisted at the top, so that's my mistake. So the finishing knot for this bracelet is the same as the starting knot. You wrap it around and pull it through. I'm going to show you that one more time in case you do not remember that. And then you tie it around anyone's wrist, and you can also make it a keychain. You can tie it around your wrist. I would recommend having someone tie it on your wrist if you are planning on doing that. But that's it. So, bye. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to Cool Cat Crafts.